Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we have 3 fantastic craft pads. So this one is Spring Birdsong Deluxe Craft Pad, beautiful blooms, and also butterfly dance. And they make cards like this one. This is such a fun gatefold card. So fun and easy to put together, and this is our giveaway card for this episode. So if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer can win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. Okay, so somebody recently asked me what is a deluxe craft pad? Like, how is it different from other Hunkydory products? And I would say that it is like a sampling of all of their products, well, most of their products, in this really beautiful, handy, compact, portable format. Okay, so in this one you're getting 4 foiled die cut sheets, okay, or toppers. You're getting 4 foiled cardstocks, 4 printed cardstocks, and 8 luxury card inserts. So let's translate that. They all have beautiful gold foiling on these. So these are considered their toppers. They just punch right out, and they're all die cut beautifully and are perfect for your card making. You can even use these for your scrapbooking. They're absolutely gorgeous. The foiling on them is amazing. And there's always plenty of little extra pieces and sentiments and borders and things. So you're getting 4 of these in this wonderful bird theme with bird houses. Very springy. Okay, and then we're going to go on to the beautiful foiled cardstock. So it's still got this beautiful printing on here, and then it's got this foiling to match the toppers. Absolutely gorgeous. Flowers, there we are. And little mailbox, so pretty. And then these are the non-foiled. There we go. And this one, isn't that pretty? Love it. And then these are sort of ghosted back, okay? And these are what they consider to be the inserts. So you could fold these, cut these down, and line the inside of your cards so that there's something pretty when the recipient opens that as well. Really, really beautiful. I love this border. And you're getting 8 different ones. Oops. And as you can see, they just tear right out. All right, so let's talk about this first card that I did. So this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And for this one, I used the beautiful foiling right here. This is just gorgeous. And what I did was, for those of you who are new that don't know about creating a gatefold card, what we did here is what I did here is I took my 5 by 6.5 inch card and I opened this up. This is the little mini scoreboard, and I'm going to score this. These have lines down them halfway across, which is 2.5 inches. We're just going to score that halfway across, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to turn it over. 2.5 inches. All right, so now this is the center fold, okay? This is the fold that's usually right there on the left side. And we're actually going to cover that with paper, and we're going to fold these sides in to create a different kind of opening for our card. Okay, so now it's just like this. So from this point, what I did is, it's really nice to have a paper trimmer for this next part. What I did was just cut strips of this paper just slightly smaller than these 2.5 inch wide panels right here, and just took these strips here, and then I just took another strip of pink right next to it. So I didn't use this part yet. So cut this one, and then cut it just a little bit shorter than that 6.5 inch height. So probably more like 6.25 inch, and then glued those to the card. And then this piece right here, go, is this frame. Now this is 3 different pieces. There's one here, and then there's this inner frame that's gold right here. And then this is the topper piece right here. So I just used this outer one that's pink and this middle one right here. And for the outer one, I took some foam tape, and we love our giant wheel of foam tape. It's 150 feet or 50 yards of continuous 1/2 inch wide foam tape. We love this. And just took some of that and put it on just this side of the frame so that it stuck to just this side. And then I took this part right here and stuck it to just the right side so that they just fold in like that so nicely. This little tag right here, put a little foam tape on. These sweet little flowers, also available at Paper Wishes. All these items are going to be listed down below the video if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, hello. It'd be really nice if you'd subscribe while you're here. Just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link to this Paper Wishes webisode page. And then I also took some little 1/8 inch ribbon. This is my favorite collection of ribbon because it's got all the colors that I use. Right there, a little light pink, tied a bow, and then I just glued that right there. Another little foam tape piece right here, another flower, and then you guys, I added these little gold pearl little bird dazzle stickers. So sweet. Just added one like right there, it's so tiny, and some right here, really, really cute. And then on the inside, I took the leftover frame that was right here, this one, and I just took some glue and I put that right there. And then this piece, before I should mention, this liner piece, okay, this one right here, cut that down, and see how it's just covering that fold in the back? And it makes it so that this isn't going to bow or collapse in like this one does. It's going to make this be nice and flat on the back. Then I added some of these dazzle stickers. These are straight line gold mirror dazzle stickers. And these are just lovely because they just peel right off. And I put those right on the outside edges. And then this piece right here comes from this one. And then I just foam tape that right there. So yeah, and this is our giveaway card. So how does the giveaway card work? Well, we're trying to promote our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on YouTube, oops, we ask that you go ahead and subscribe because it really helps our channel. It's free to do, and it really helps our channel grow by subscribing. That kind of pushes that out for other people to see and helps our small company. And what we are asking is, while you're on YouTube, if you would like this video, leave a comment, and be a subscriber. And then in about a week, we'll come back and reply to your comment, someone's comment, saying, congratulations, YouTube username blank. So you got to know your YouTube username. And you can also hit that notification bell to get notified whenever we drop a video, which is about 6 times a week. And 3 times a week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, we do a card giveaway. So as long as you like, comment, and subscribe, watch the video, you'll be entered in to win each of those giveaways. So this is great. We would love to give this away. All right, let's look at the next one, which is Beautiful Blooms. Absolutely gorgeous. So look at the beautiful rich purples. This one has lots of silver foiling, lots of little greetings. I mean, this one's easily going to make 3 cards just from this sheet. Same with this one, absolutely beautiful. Love the colors on this. This is like a periwinkle color and purple. Beautiful spring flowers, lots of greetings, and the foiling is amazing. Okay, this one is a non-foiled sheet. Let's take a look at this one with the... This one you're getting the 4 pages of foiled toppers, and then you're getting 4 foiled cardstocks, 3 printed cardstocks, and 8 luxury toppers. So this one is not foiled. Let's find the foils. This one is printed as well. Beautiful with the border. I'd love to use the borders on these. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. And then here's our silver foiling on the next 4 sheets here. Go there. Beautiful. Top edge here. And then here are the 8 sheets of inserts. Now there is nothing that says you can't use these insert pieces on the card fronts. Absolutely beautiful. One's a nice border piece. Beautiful tulips, and that's that one. All right, so let's take a look at the cards we did with this one. So this one is a slim line card that is a tent fold. These tent fold cards are also by Hunkydory. And let me get the measurements on these because I always forget. So this tent fold is like 3 7/8 inch wide by about 8 1/4 inches tall. And on this one, it is a easel card. So it's meant to just pop right up just like this and stand with this piece. And how we do an easel card is we take the card front and we return to our little scoreboard. And while the card is open and doesn't have anything on it, place it right here, use your bone folder, and you're going to score it right down the center, just on the card front. And then you cut this beautiful cardstock, okay, to just fit just slightly smaller than the card. And then you're going to adhere that just to the front bottom of the card. You want to leave this part free of any adhesive so that it can pop up like that. And then on the inside, we have that beautiful insert piece, that liner piece. And then one of your little greetings is going to need to have some foam tape under it, just like this, so that this piece has something to prop up against. So when the recipient gets that, they can prop it up like this, they can leave it sitting out on their table, and they can have a beautiful little view of the card that you sent. This is the border that's right here. We put a little bit of this along the border here and the bottom here. Foam taped, foam taped. Now this one is this piece right here, and I only used that middle silver frame and the centerpiece right here. And then just a little bit of that 1/8 inch grosgrain ribbon. But I saved this piece, this outer frame, because I wanted to show you how to make an entirely new card, kind of using some scrap pieces from this card as well as one of the other focals. So for this one, you guys, I took my 6.5 by 5 inch card and I cut down some beautiful silver cardstock. I cut that down just slightly smaller, and then I took some leftover cardstock from this piece. You can see the little border right there. I cut that down. Let's give you a measurement here. Okay, this is 5 5/8 by 4 1/4 inches. And when you're gluing to things like this, we find it's really helpful, instead of necessarily using glue, to use tape. And I'm going to find my tape, because sometimes gluing to things like Miri cardstock, it can just peel right off, okay? Because this is so shiny and slippery. So using something like this that's a tape, it's double-sided tape, on the back of this purple piece can really help it stick better. And links for all of this are listed down below the video if you're watching us on paperwishes.com. So if you just click on a card, you can get very specific supplies. So once we have the base done, then this piece right here, which is this outer piece, went ahead and I glued that piece on, foam taped this piece right there. And then this little extra piece of border, that was left over from the first card. So I just glued that at an angle and then trimmed that even, and then foam taped. This one added a cute little ribbon bow, and this was good to go. So a whole nother card using this smaller one right. All right, so next we have Butterfly Dance. This one's really beautiful. Look at this gorgeous teal and pink. Really beautiful with the silver foiling, deep purples and blues. And then this one's like blue on blue with some purple. Gorgeous with the green and the purple. All right, and so this one is the non-foiled printed. This teal is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful with the purple and the blue. This border, gorgeous. And now we get to the cardstock that's printed with the silver foiling. Go. And this one, I love how they just edged the butterfly wings with that. It's so gorgeous. Oh. This one. And then this one up here. And then we have the insert pieces, the liner pieces. This border is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. And I think I've got one more. Yes, I do. There we go. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to build a card with you guys. All right, so I've already started it. So this was just a regular 5 by 6.5 inch card. And then on the card front part, I cut away some of the card. I cut away this top part of the card. So I went ahead and cut away 4 inches from the top. So this right here is 2.5 inches wide, little flap on the card. And what I did with that was I took some of that beautiful cardstock. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. Come back. Okay. Took a piece of this right here and just put that right on that front panel, just cutting it a little bit smaller. And then I took some silver mirror straight line dazzle stickers and put one strip along here. And then when you open this up, the whole back piece is from this piece right here. And I cut it down smaller so it would fit in the card. And we cut it down smaller so we have this nice white border around the edge of the card. Another strip right there, that beautiful mirror. And then I took some of the leftover from up here and I lined the inside part. And another strip of those straight line dazzle stickers. Okay, so then let's move on to these beautiful circle pieces right here. So I used this one right here, and here we go. So for this one, I actually ended up using a circle cutting die because I wanted to take just this circle, this outer frame piece, and I wanted to back it with something. So I ended up using this piece right here and the centerpiece, and then I even used this middle piece. So on the centerpiece, I took a circle die and I took some more of that leftover cardstock and I die cut this circle and then I glued or taped it to the back so it's lined like this. And then on the back of this, I glued this silver circle, and I'll show you why we did all of that. Because now we're going to take this and we're going to tape it right there to the card front so that when you open it, it's kind of like that. So move this out of the way. I've got to get my giant wheel of foam tape. I do like having dimension with my foam tape. All right, so we're just going to take this piece and I'm going to end up putting it right here. And then I'm going to attach this with the little flowers at the top and the bottom. I'm just going to center that on my card. Okay, so this piece that we have lining going on here, this gives everything, kind of reinforces this circle. And then I can take this piece, this beautiful butterfly piece that I've already got foam tape on. There we go, and we're going to place that right there on the center. And then I've got some other pieces too. So that's how that's going to look. And then when you open this, I wanted to put something right there so it's decorative. So I have one of the other circles, comes on that sheet with the butterflies. Put that right there. And then we've got this beautiful little greeting, and that one can go just right here, so it's going to be kind of hidden here. And the last little piece, I've got to go right here. There you go. So it's just like this, and then I've got this little bow from my 1/8 inch ribbon, and I can just glue that right there. In fact, oh, crash. I have some little Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue in this little bottle that works just great, or you can use an adhesive dot. And we don't show these very often on here, but it's just kind of one of our standard tools. These little dots of adhesive come in a package just like this. And they're great for securing ribbon to cards if you don't want to wait for your glue to dry. So there we go. Just a really sweet little card. It has some little extra things happening, which I think makes it really fun. You guys, we have a fantastic money saver on this collection. If you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page, the money saver is right there on that side. Don't forget, this is our giveaway card, so we really hope you participate in our giveaway. That's always really fun when somebody claims their card. All of the items are listed down below the video if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page. If you're watching us on YouTube, remember, just look below the description box for that link and it'll take you right over to this Paper Wishes webisode page, which, by the way, money saver right there. And we also have weekly sales, so while you're here, definitely check those out on our homepage. Thanks for joining me today, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.